Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. We got a 2016 Nissan Rogue. That is a pearlescent black is what I call it. It's a beautiful color when it's clean. Car is a neighbor of mine, and last year I did a full paint correction on the vehicle. So this year it doesn't need a full paint correction, but the hood was replaced under warranty, so I need to correct the paint on the hood, and there's a couple scuffs on the rear bumper that need to be taken care of. And if I walk around the vehicle and I notice anything around the vehicle, swirl marks, anything like that needs my attention, then we will correct the paint there. But for the most part, this is going to be a wash and a wax. There's some polishing, but mainly just a wash and a wax. So let's do it. Okay, I turned my microphone around because it's really windy outside, so I hope you guys can pick my voice up better this time. But I thought I'd at least give you an update. If you saw my Shiney's detail video, I've started seating brand new valves into these heads. Get all new valves here. I got my main bearings, my rod bearings, my piston rings. All of my head bolts are in there. I got my oil pump, my water pump, my timing chain kit, hoses, spark plugs, and then all my head gaskets and everything like that. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on that. But let's look at this car real quick. I think it might actually start raining on us, of course, but just do a quick walk around. Wheels are definitely dirty, mainly just brake dust, as you can see right there on my finger. And she's got some yellow paint right here. And I know I can get this off. I'm just not sure about the yellow paint that's on the body, the paint of the car. But this down here is on the plastic trim, so I should be able to get that off of there. Car's in really good shape though. It's got like water spots because it has rained a lot here in Indiana. But they take care of their vehicles. Quick walk around. You can see there's more water spots. I mean, this is her everyday car. She drives back and forth to work, so I mean, it's gonna get dirty. And like right here, got some bird doo-doo. And that's something you want to get off your paint, especially this time of year when it is really hot and the sun's hitting that bird poop. It can actually etch your clear coat. That's something you definitely don't want. And then where we're gonna start is, where I always start on details, is if there's any bugs. And this year already, we have a ton of bugs here in Indiana. I noticed on the front of my Journey, it's really bad. But I've been cleaning everybody else's cars, haven't had a chance to do mine. There's a big old guy right there. His life ended really quick. And like I said, the hood was replaced, and there are swirls in it, some swirls. I'll show you that in the morning. But what I wanted to show you is back here. Right here, they want me to try to get this out. And then there's just some, I don't know if the camera, yeah, you can kind of see just from loading stuff in and out of the back of the car. So I'm gonna get the camera set up and we're gonna start on those bugs. Well, I can hear thundering in the background, so if the video stops out of nowhere, then that's why. Before I forget, I'm gonna put down in the description every item that I use on this detail. I try to do that in all my details, but I always forget to mention that they'll be down in the description. So this video, I wanted to remember, I'm gonna put the description to all the items I use down in the description, so it links to it, so you can go straight to those websites. And it should be pretty easy for me to remember what I use, because all I use is pretty much Griot's garage products. So, bumper is dry. We're gonna use bug and smudge remover. And I like to do, half. It's good for headlights too. Kind of make myself a little line about halfway across. And we're just gonna let that dwell for a minute. Go ahead and get it on the hood, because there are some bug spots on the hood. You can actually see when this stuff starts working, it starts kind of like smearing the guts down. Works really well. It does, it's not a, and I've said this before, it's not a spray on, hose off. You do have to work the product, but it's completely safe for your paint. Seems about long enough because I'm impatient. And I'm not adding a lot of pressure. I am putting pressure down, but not a lot. I mean, you don't want to grind into your paint. Let the product do its job. It's so hot out here though, it's starting to dry really fast on me, so I gotta hurry up. Sun's is coming out. I'm telling you, Indiana weather. If you've never experienced Indiana weather, you wait 5 minutes and the weather will completely change like it just did. I've been hearing thunder and seeing storms on the radar. Now the sun's out. Now it's going back in. Now that I got it wet, I'm going to redo that surface. Okay. You remember where all the bugs were earlier? They're all gone now. Looking really, really good. Now I think I'm gonna shut the camera off and sit back and let this storm get through before I start washing, because it really makes me mad if I start washing and I have to stop because it starts raining on me. So we will be back after that. Well, I kind of decided if it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. I'm just doing trim work, so it's not really gonna matter. Right here, as you can see, hopefully I got you in close enough. I zoomed you in. Yellow road paint from Yellow Stripes on the road that she wants me to try to get off. Now, if you get yellow paint inside your wheel wells, the best thing you can use for that is like an underbody coating. Go to Walmart anywhere and get an undercoating and just spray over that yellow paint inside your wheel well. It'll disappear because it's really, really hard to get off. I'm gonna try and use the bug and smudge remover. Let's just see what it does. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to step it up to something else. I told her I would do my best, because this stuff is, if you've ever had on your cars, you know how hard it is to get off of there. It's not a normal paint. And now that I decided to start filming, it's gonna start raining. And I don't use a GoPro. I don't want my Canon camera getting soaked. We're gonna do this quickly. Looks like my fingernail's gonna do better work of it. This is on the plastic trim, so my fingernail's not gonna hurt anything. Let's see if that did anything. Then I gotta shut the camera off, it's getting wet. It looks better, but there's still some there. I'm gonna keep working on it, but I'm gonna turn the camera off. I don't wanna ruin my camera, and I'll show you guys when I get done. Okay, it just got done downpouring here. But I successfully removed all of that yellow paint. Let me go back to where I had you guys, which is about right here. It's all wet still, but only yellow paint I didn't get rid of is what's down here and in the wheel wells, but I got the paint off that she wanted me to get off. Now it's time to move on to the wheels. I'm using Griot's Garage Wheel Cleaner. great product, doesn't stink. It smells like yeast donuts. That's what I think it smells like, at least. We're just gonna get the wheel wet. Get the barrel of the wheel. I have to go in there and refill this. Of course, the sun's hitting me right now with it. Right on this wheel. Just gonna take my little Griot's Garage wheel cleaning brush, just made of foam. Get in here and clean it all up. It is so hot and humid here. This stuff is drying really fast. Guess I should have done the wheel on the other side to make this video. There, the sun's going away now. It's going in the clouds. And as I agitate, if I start to get dirt, just rinse it off. I don't do no wheel bucket plus a wash bucket. I've never done that, and I never will. I've never washed 2 buckets and never will wash 2 buckets. Never had a single problem of causing scratches or anything like that on my car or anybody else's. I think that 2 bucket method's a absolute joke and just a selling point to make you buy 2 buckets and 2 grit guards and a wheel bucket. So now you got 3 buckets. Just rinse it off with water in between, like I just did. And I don't have a bunch of buckets laying around my house either. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Easy Detail tool. Just gonna kind of prime it. Go in between all these spokes. Clean the barrel of the wheel, pull out slowly. Look right in between the caliper. Cool little tool for cleaning the barrel. Okay, now we're gonna rinse. I knew I was forgetting something when I turned the camera on. I forgot to get my dryer. And dry these wheels so they don't spot up. There's little pieces of like blacktop right there. Right in the spoke. Now we're gonna clean the tire. Get it wet. And this is just a tire and rubber cleaner. What the heck's the name of it? I don't remember the name of it. But just keep it in an old Griot's 22-ounce bottle. And I keep a gallon of this stuff. Let it work here for a second. Actually, I'm gonna go get now, I'll just do that here in a second. Tire scrub brush. I won't put the link to the scrub brush in there because I got this when my wife worked at Napa. She doesn't work there anymore and I couldn't. Their website's horrible, so I got it at Napa and it's pretty cheap. Works good. Before I get water spots, I'm gonna go get my dryer. And when we come back, we will start washing. Okay, what we're gonna be using to wash the car is we're gonna be using Adam's car shampoo. And then my neighbor, who actually owns the vehicle, he got the foam gun that I actually wanted, but everybody said it didn't work very good with an electric pressure washer. But we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna put, I don't know, it's probably gonna be about 6 ounces, I'm guessing, in between these two lines, and then fill it up the rest of the way with warm water. So I'll go get this stuff ready and we'll start foaming it. Okay, we got 6 ounces of car shampoo in here from Adam's Polishes. And one thing I want to state on this is one of the reasons I wanted this one is because the big base, so when you sit on the ground, it's not going to fall over. It's also got a really wide mouth up here for putting the soap in, because like mine has a really small one, makes it harder. And it's filled with hot water, and I'm using Adam's Polishes car shampoo because hopefully it won't spot, because it's very humid out here, and I don't want this spotting as I go around the car. So we're going to get started on it. See what it does. Actually works pretty good, Joe. You shut that off. Just hit that power button. So here's what the car shampoo does. Pretty good. Turn you around. So there you have it. That's how good the Adam's Polishes car shampoo works, at least in the Trinova foam cannon. Now we're gonna go around and just do the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to use the Shiny Details towel and the Adams just to show you that they both work identical. Here's the water on the hood. We're going to go with 1 pass a piece. Here is the Adam's Polishes. Just going to throw it up there. Just going to bring it down. And here's the Shiny Details. Is that in the screen? Shiny Details. They're both dried identical. So enough of that, I gotta finish drying it. And that's pretty much washing the car. Adams Polishes Car Shampoo, Trinova foam cannon, and then I used Adams Car Shampoo in the bucket. And I used the Shiney Details drying towel. I dried the entire vehicle with it. Now I got to go around and hit it with my little blower, and then we'll be right back. Do a final walk around of it. Clean, wheels look good. The pink wheels. All the yellow paint is off. A little bit of water dripping out still, I gotta get. Bugs are all gone. Alright, that's gonna do it for part one. I'm not sure how many parts this video's, actually what I'm filming right now is going to be, because I plan on doing a little bit more in depth, I hope, on some of these videos that I do. And so this is basically a video of washing the car. We got all the bugs off the front of it. We used Griot's Garage Bug and Smudge Remover and cleaned off the rocker panels. That wasn't on video. It started raining. I actually did it in the rain. It didn't really bother me to get wet just doing the trim. And then after that, we foamed it with the Trinova foam cannon and Adams Polishes Car Shampoo, and then foamed the car, washed it down. I used Griot's Garage microfiber wash pads. I think that's what they call them, wash pads. I'll try to put all this down in the description. And then we dried it, and I used that Shiney's Details, I think it's called the Bullshine Twister towel, but whatever the name is, it's gonna be down in the description as well. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button while you're down there, hit that little bell next to us. Every time I upload a video, you will be notified, and we will just see you in the next video for this car.